Hi, my name's Stephanie Ambrosius and I'm an individuals and relationship therapist. In the first episode of Love Is, I'll be talking to Martina and Leon. This couple have known each other since they were 4, and after a fun-filled life together, they have now been married for 10 years and have 3 beautiful children. Join me to find out how their fairy tale began and how it nearly came to an end. You've known each other since you were 4 years old.
Yeah.
And, you know, I speak to couples every day and I've never met a couple that's known each other for so long. How do you make a good first impression when you're 4?
Well,
Exactly. And you don't. I don't. It's weird. You can't really think of, okay, what was my first impressions of Leon? I've just always known him. I guess there's just been times where he's more impressed himself upon me, in me getting to know him a bit more, or saying, oh, Leon's like that, but it's never been, oh yeah, the first impressions. I guess I've always liked him though. We liked each other, even though we were quite young.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an interesting story with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When we were younger, well, I don't know, 5, 6.
Yeah.
6 maybe.
Yeah, we weren't in church. We were playing downstairs hide and seek, and we hid under the same place, and then everybody went ah. Basically, they caught us under the table kissing.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't remember exactly.
We don't remember exactly this,
Yeah.
but that's what everybody remembers.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
And I knew that I always liked Tina,
Yeah.
and then even throughout the years, because I moved away, and
Okay.
but I always still liked Martina. She was always still in my head.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always liked Leon. Didn't confess it, but I always liked him. And when I saw him, I was like, But it wasn't something that I ever vocalised and said.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was just one of those unknown.
Yeah. Yes, because bear in mind, this whole time I didn't actually know Martina liked me, and Martina didn't know that I liked her, although we kissed under the table.
But sorry, we were
Right.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing you do at 6. Yeah, that so there was a break in between. So it wasn't just like kissing at 6 and together for the rest of your life.
So we got together 21?
Okay.
Well,
Late 21, maybe?
Yeah.
21?
21,
Yeah, something
yeah.
like that. And then, but before that, you'd had a long relationship.
Yeah,
You'd
I had a
well,
I had
4
moved
years.
away anyway from I was 6.
Yes.
Okay.
So my parents got married, and then that's when we moved from London, and then moved to the Caribbean. So it was
Okay.
Yeah, so
Good
you moved
distance
out
of
of London first until you were what,
until I
11?
was 12.
12. And then from 12 to 17, you were in the Caribbean.
Yeah, that whole point. Yes, we did see each other actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just come to my mind.
Oh.
We did see each other at conventions and stuff.
Yes.
Like I said before, this whole period, it still wasn't like I like Tina or Tina knows that I like her. It was still just, I guess, children running around and playing. Yeah.
Yeah, paying a bit more attention to each other.
Then you should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone else knew, and like mutual friends would be trying to set us up or always making jokes, and we were just like, no.
Oh, everyone else knew you were destined to be together.
Kind of. Up to now, people were still like, I told you it was gonna be together. I made this happen.
Oh. Everyone tried to take the credit.
Yeah.
Who made the first move? Who rekindled the relationship?
It was me.
No,
It was
really.
you actually. Yeah, it was your mother. Yeah. So when he came back from Anguilla, his mum saw me at church, and then she was like, "Oh, can I get your number? Because Leon's just come back, trying to get friends." So I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then I invited him to my 18th birthday party, and then we saw each other then, and then just kept each other's numbers for a bit. I think maybe.
Yeah, no, well, I actually would call Martina and try to message her and stuff, because then I started going, was at college and stuff.
Yeah.
And we would talk now and then all of a sudden I wouldn't get a response.
Oh.
So I'd message, and then Tina would just stop messaging me back. I'm like, what's wrong with this girl? Like, what's going on?
See, I don't remember that. I remember responding, maybe not like abruptly, like I was by the phone.
Maybe you weren't eager enough, Martina, for Leon.
I guess not. Or I didn't realise that I was being pursued. There was no inkling of that, so I thought it was just friendship. You know, you get back to each other when you get back to each other.
Yeah, and that's often something that's misinterpreted, because one person might think you should ring straight away. Why aren't they answering? Oh my God, I want to speak to him. And the other person's, no, I'll give it a week or two, and play it cool. You never know, do you? But
Leon doesn't have time for that.
You're a quick mover, Leon. He was trying to make up for the time that was lost.
Yeah.
Have you felt pressure from your families in any way to make it work, to stay together or to be together?
No, I don't think so. I think the great thing about, I guess, my relationship with Carol, his mum, is that even if she senses that, are they okay? Is everything okay there? Yeah. She'd just say it. She'd just be like, is everything okay? Like, realise that my son is amazing, which she loves to say. But no, she will definitely just say it, but just based on the fact that you guys have something special. But it's never felt like, if we've gone through something or we've whatever, that she's like, that I feel like, oh no, I need to stay with him for my mum or dad or for them. No, I've just wanted to be with Leon, so I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So in a previous relationship, I did feel a pressure.
Okay.
Again, it was our families knew each other very well. In that, I did feel a pressure, but in this.
But that's because you wasn't.
Yeah, I wasn't happy in the relationship, so I think that's where it felt there was pressure, because I wanted to leave.
Right.
Pressure. I've never not wanted to be with Tina since being with her.
Yes.
Since being married. Well, I've never not wanted to be with you, full stop. But yes,
that's right.
Do you want to elaborate on that a bit or not?
Well, it was just when we're saying like in terms of timeframes, how long we've been together. There was on 2 occasions, where we was together just as like boyfriend girlfriend, and then I ended it.
Okay.
He ended it twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first time, to be fair to you, he was actually in a relationship when he found out that I liked him. So
right.
He was looking to end the relationship, am I right?
Yeah, I was. The relationship was ending anyway. It was done anyway.
And then my cousin came to me and said, do you like Leon? I said, yeah, I do. And he said, can I tell him? I was like, he's in a relationship. I'm not a home wrecker. And he's just like, no, it's over. Look, just let me tell him. So he told him. And I think that was the thing that kind of pushed you to end the relationship properly.
Right.
It was a 4-year relationship. So as we started dating and that unfolding, well, I could see more quickly that he wasn't fully over her.
Okay.
So I kind of just sent him a text saying, you're not fully over her, are you? And then he was honest and just said no. And so I said, well, I'm not that girl. So let's just call it. Let's just end this, and then you just deal with what you got to deal with.
Yeah. So
that I don't get more invested in something that you're not over. So that was the decision that we made then.
And what was the second time? I think the second time was pretty much the same. The previous relationship was a very intense one. Let's just say that. It was very intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my mind, it was if I've started something, I want to finish it. And I guess I kind of always just saw myself and the relationship as just because you're having a few issues doesn't mean you just end it.
Yes, right.
So although I knew it was a bad relationship and I should have got out, in my mind it was like, no, work through.
Yeah.
So yes, I did leave and I wanted to be with Tina. I think in my mind there was still some sort of ties there. I hadn't fully got over.
Yeah.
And that was the case pretty much on both instances.
Yes, yeah. So sorry.
And then the second time that we broke wasn't due to a relationship. It was due to Leon. Leon was in a place where you just quit you didn't have any work coming in. And it just wasn't going very well for him. He was just staying at a friend's house that was putting him up. And I was working, and he just didn't like that idea. He didn't like the idea of me paying for everything. And
started getting like that. We're going out, and Tina's offering to pay because I really don't have the money to pay.
And he just couldn't deal with it. And I was like, it's not a big deal.
Yes, it is.
It was for you, Leon.
It was for him. And it came to the point where I was just like, shall I just take out the money and give it to you then? And then it's like, you're paying. What do you want?
Right.
And he just was just like, I just need to get my life sorted. I can't be in a relationship with you right now because I need to get my life sorted.
Yeah.
And for me, I didn't understand that. I just thought, this is ridiculous. Like, obviously, you're going to get your life sorted at some stage. And so I didn't believe him. I didn't believe that was the reason.
Right.
I just did something else because I thought, you're going to get your life sorted.
So now when you say it, Martina, can you understand why Leon felt like that at that time?
Knowing his character and knowing how he likes to have things and have certain things in order.
Yes.
I can understand that he just wanted to be a particular type of man for me.
Yeah.
And he couldn't be at that stage. And to try and be that with not having work, with no prospects, he was just like, I can't do the two and treat you in the way that you're meant to be treated. But at that time, I just didn't see it. But I see it now.
Yeah. From what you've just said, I can hear that you probably acted upon a lot of your values and your beliefs. You know, things like Leon feeling like he has to be fully equipped to take on Martina and to be able to provide. And Martina, you're saying, well, I'll just pay. We're not looking at old school traditions. We're looking at you being, strong and independent. So does that come from what you've learned from your parents and from your upbringing? Coming up in the next episode of Love Is Martina and Leon.
There was something that happened in both of us where it was like, ooh, I think I love you. Like, I hope I would have because I already committed vows to you. But there was a different type of experience that happened there that was kind of, and we both felt it.
Please remember to like, subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future episodes.